Right. This is actually two houses. So number 14 and number 12. And from the outside, it's quite a pretty house. Has two separate entrances. Now, as I say in the details, the description for this house, part of it is sort of habitable. So this is the number 12, which is not in too bad a state. I'll do number 12 first. So this was the kitchen. No, the dining room, sorry. With a wood burner, because the kitchen is at the back here. So, and then we'll just go upstairs in this part of the house. So as I say, this is still number 12. I mean, this, as I say, this part of the house is just very dated, but vaguely habitable. But you're right next door, that's the town hall and the main square. And then you've got great views of the castle and the church. So the views here in this lovely little street, it's a quiet street. It doesn't go anywhere at the end there, it's quite difficult to drive up there. But easy access from down here. It's a really nice house from that point of view. So this is the bit that is habitable-ish. And then we get slightly more interesting. So when you walk through the kitchen, you get a patio garden, which is really quite sweet. And this literally is the old stable. And the washing area. And then you've got all these. This now we're sort of entering into number 14, which is the next door house. But this little rear bit is really fascinating. I mean, beautiful old timber beams. I mean, it's like a museum in here. And there's a separate staircase to a first floor here. So this is an upstairs, and these beams actually look in really good nick. I mean, the tiles probably need repairing on the roof, but structurally this bit is absolutely fine. I mean, they put a new window in there for what it's worth. But some amazing old artifacts in here. So that's the rear part of number 14. Coming back downstairs again. Sorry if I'm jerking all over the place, climbing up and downstairs. So back out into the patio, and then this is where it gets really old. So there's a sort of outside bathroom. And then a door from the patio into the number 14. Now, This is where the house is really old. So this is literally just used as a wood store. That, through that wall there, is the back part of number 14 that we've just looked at, the little museum. So that could easily, that wall there could be knocked down and knocked through. This used to be for animals, so you've got the troughs in here. It's back out to the patio. This was, I suppose, the kitchen and wash area. And then that there is the door to the street for number 14. The old fireplace. I mean, again, you know, solid walls in here. That's the staircase up to the first floor, which we'll go up to in a minute, as long as I don't fall over. This is, I mean, it's got a lean-to roof. The roof is going to need shoring up. That's the only thing. I mean, it's got asbestos anyway, so that needs to be got rid of. But so this part of the roof and upstairs is going to need to be redone. It can be done relatively quickly. We've had it done on one of our houses here, using sandwich panels that insulate, and then you just put tiles on top. That's the old fireplace. Okay. So this is the bit that's in a state, as you can see. Rubble. Taking my life into my hand. So although the house might look quite pretty from the outside, this bit is not that pretty. So, you know, the roof is going to need redoing. That might be too much, but yeah, this is an old house. This part of the house has not been touched for a long time. And then again, you can see the roof. There's light shining through the roof. This is where they kept hens or something. They would have kept livestock in here. God, I've got on posters, calendars from, can't even see the year, 1994. And then this is the back of the old part of the house. I mean, I personally love this house. It does need a lot of work, but it's got so much character, and these beams are actually, they're probably old chestnut beams and are in really good nick. It just needs to be completely, all the top layer needs to be completely stripped off and retiled, re-roofed. Obviously the old tiles, the broken ones on the floor. So, you know, this part of the house is in a state. It's a bit of a shocker. You see gaps in the floor, but it is a project. And if you're looking for something that is pretty ugly, then this isn't too bad when you actually get going. But it might be too much. It might be too much for you. But let's see what you think. Okay, so I'm going to stop videoing for now because I might fall downstairs, and then I might video just the outside a little bit when I go out. Okay.